And we slide into Thursday, like so, ladies and gentlemen. How's your day going? Good?
Throwback Thursday.
For your Throwback Thursday, you know what? Today I posted a throwback picture of me when I was like, I don't know, 6, 7, I don't know.
You posted it today?
I posted today on the old Instagram.
All right.
Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends for Thursday, April 19th. Man, just rolling through April.
It's almost time for May, baby.
It's almost time for May. Bring on the good weather. I cannot wait to be 100% honest.
You show up that ripped body of yours after your insanity training workout. If you're following us on Instagram, we're near death.
This is, we're
Today, day 7?
Day 7 today.
Oh,
just another 53 to go.
we're almost there. Oh, bloody hell. I had hope until you said that.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in yet again. This is your first time tuning into the show. Myself, and that was my hands. It wasn't me farting.
It's questionable.
If this is your first time tuning in to Talking Trends, myself and Tony find interesting articles from across the globe, and we bring them to the comfort of your home, and we discuss them with you. Because unlike a lot of podcasts, this one's live, and we want to hear your comments and opinions on the articles that we choose for each show. And you know what? You guys make the show.
We love you for that.
And we love you for that.
Much appreciated.
And this show is also on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Mixcloud.
Spotify?
Spotify soon.
Okay.
Soon.
Well, this is the only platform we're not on yet.
Yeah, trust me, we'll be on there. But yeah, we have a good show today. And yeah, how was your day today?
It's a good day. Did some, what did I do? I went to the gym at lunch.
Nice.
You just did your gym session.
I just came from the gym.
And before you went to the gym, you had your insanity training. So I'll do my insanity training later.
Yeah, I do my insanity in the morning.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it in the morning, bro. I don't know how we do it in the nighttime.
I don't know how you do it at
I'm
nighttime.
tired when I get home.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll push through.
Yeah.
But,
Persevere.
Good day, man. What about you? You're all good?
My day has been good. I went to the Cleves Sporting Good outlet blowout.
Look at you now.
At the Forum. It was good. I picked up 3 pairs of sneakers.
You are the dude with 3 pairs of sneakers.
It was good, man.
You got some good brands? Or what'd you get?
I got a pair of Asics, which usually are quite expensive shoes.
They are.
Comparatively to other brands. So I got a pair of Asics. I got 2 pairs of Reeboks. So, yeah.
Damn, Reebok daddy.
Right. And so it was pretty good. It was a good day, ladies and gentlemen. So if you live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and you're looking for some deals on shoes and other
check that out
sorts of clothing, go to the Forum on Windsor Street.
They have gear and stuff? They have
gear. Yeah, they have a bunch of things.
Do they have like equipment like golf clubs? And no.
Yeah, you know what? I saw a couple guys walking out with some rackets and stuff like that.
Oh,
like
okay. So they got a little everything.
They have a little bit of everything.
A lot of clothes.
Sports jersey.
Nice.
Those workout shirts you like. The
tight ones?
The tight ones.
Show off my nips, yeah.
Show off their nips. They have that, ladies and gentlemen. They have that.
So if you want to show off your nips, go to Cleves Blowout. It's at, where's it? Multipurpose?
Yeah,
right behind the Forum.
Right.
Check that out.
Yeah, it's a good time, ladies and gentlemen.
Shouts out.
Yeah, go check that out if you want to save some money on some gear. Because, yeah, it is almost summertime. And if you want to get some nice fresh kicks or what have you.
Got to get beach body ready, people.
Yeah, that's the best time to save some money. Also, today's show, we have a giveaway. We have a giveaway today, and we have a giveaway for tomorrow, as it will be 4/20 tomorrow. But more importantly, we have a giveaway today. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are the giveaways for today's show? Man.
We went all out on this one.
We went all out. Ladies and gentlemen, who likes bowling?
I do.
Raise your hand if you like bowling.
Who doesn't like bowling?
So yeah, today we're gonna have we have how many bowling passes do we have here?
There's 4 there.
4 bowling passes.
Family of 4, or you and 3 other people you can stand.
Or we can split it up into 2 different giveaways. You and a friend, you and a date, and you and another date.
Ooh, whatever you like.
Or you and a friend and you and a friend. So
you and somebody you know,
yeah. Let's just split it up into 2.
Somebody you be banging.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe you want to do that.
And, ladies and gentlemen, since, the weather's turning up,
yep.
You want to have your car looking right.
You can't have a date if your car ain't fresh.
Yeah, we wouldn't recommend it, but, some people, you know what? That's when you know love is.
When your car ain't fresh and they still ride with you?
And they still ride with you.
Well, you wouldn't know. Your car, you could eat off the floor.
Well, yeah.
You got to clean them up.
I try to keep my car clean.
Jeez, I guess you do.
But this is not for me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a car or vehicle you want cleaned, we have free car wash.
The premium car wash.
Premium car wash, courtesy of Ultramar.
Thank you, Ultramar.
Look at this.
Yeah.
For any of their locations.
So, and no expiry date.
No expiry date.
Good to go.
This is good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a good show. So you want to tune in.
We're giving back.
We're giving back to you guys who faithfully listen to the show and watch our show.
Yes.
Without further ado, let's get into it before we give away the stuff.
The goodies.
The goodies. For Talking Trends, History, and Birthdays, we got to say happy birthday to James Franco.
The man turned 40. Good old little 40 years old. Big 4-0.
He looks a little older than 40.
Really? Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Kate Hudson, happy birthday.
39. She's looking at smoking for 39.
Beautiful. And interesting birthday going out to Suge Knight.
Big Daddy.
The Big Daddy himself.
In the big house, turning 53. He'll be getting a birthday cake from his little homies in there.
Yeah, or something.
Hello.
Yeah. And finally, former NFL player, happy birthday to Troy Polamalu.
Only 37. For some reason, I thought he was like over 40 for sure. 37 years old and luscious hair that flows from his head.
Hey, man, you know what? And I loved that sponsor with, I think it was him in Head and Shoulders.
Dude, that was the best commercials.
It was quite possibly the greatest like sports sponsorship because, yeah, he had the craziest hair.
Just made sense.
It made 100%, like 100% sense. So.
I wonder if he gets a lifetime of that stuff.
I would hope so.
That luscious hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
And April Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Myself and Tony are doing an April Challenge where we have to take a random word out of the dictionary and incorporate it into the show. Today's word, oh boy.
Don't do it.
Zek. Inmate of prison labor camp. So, I mean, Suge Knight is technically a Zek.
Are you serious?
Happy birthday to Mr. Knight.
Well, that's not a prison labor camp, though. Prison, isn't it?
Okay.
What is a prison labor camp exactly?
Do you want a new word?
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's get a new word.
That sounds like a little dated, maybe, because there is no labor prison camps.
Oh God.
You went from bad to worse.
It just gets.
Oh, Jesus. Anyone else out there have a suggestion for a word?
Yeah. Today's word: huckaback.
Yeah.
Absorbent cotton or linen used for towel. A huckaback.
Okay. We'll have to make that work.
We will make that work. Huckaback.
Absorbent cotton or linen. Okay. All right. All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the show. Interesting story follow-up because we did cover this before.
We did.
This lady pictured here was selling her virginity online. Now regrets doing it.
Yeah.
Not because it didn't even happen, apparently.
Whole thing behind it was all a big scam.
But apparently, in doing so, it has ruined her life.
Ruined it. Yeah.
Pet lovers out there, this is a very interesting story. Cat walks 12 miles back home.
Oh boy.
You'd think to warm, embracing her arms to its family.
Yeah.
Family's like, hey, good to see you, cat. Brings it to the shelter and asks the shelter to euthanize the cat.
What a sad situation.
Very sad. I'm not sure. That family is literal garbage.
Oh my God, yeah.
Interesting situation going down in New York, City of Dreams.
Yep.
Manhattan turf war, where the billionaires and millionaires are very upset because their building is going to be next to a homeless shelter.
They ain't happy about that.
Tony's definitely not happy.
You know, I'm not one for the homeless, of course, as you know on the show. And we'll tell you why today.
And finally, wrapping things up, ladies and gentlemen, there's a handful of teachers that I really liked growing up through school, and they're very far and in between, if you ask my personal opinion.
Absolutely.
And in this case, this teacher has been suspended for making pancakes for his students.
Doesn't even sound right when you say it.
No, I had to.
All kinds are wrong with that.
I thought the article was clickbait. I was like, this is fake. There's no way this is real.
Yeah.
Did some follow-up research. It's a very real thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Sad.
Yeah, it's very sad when you have somebody kind of like who is nurturing of his or her students, and this is what they get for caring a little too much.
No good deed.
Right?
Right.
So let's start today's show off, and we'll do the giveaways, I'd say maybe halfway through the show.
Yeah, we'll do it when we do a roll call or something.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll think about it.
Yeah. Up first, let's talk about this interesting virginity scandal.
Very
I
weird
guess.
story, man.
Not
Yeah,
scandal.
Well, it's a bit of a scandal, I guess. It's a bit of a false story here, but
2 points.
What?
Sorry, I just threw my gum in the garbage.
Nice. We talked about this story when it came out last year. So there was an 18-year-old female, Alexandra Kifrin. Was 18 years old, wanting to crack into the international modeling industry. So when the Romanian teen was approached with a proposal that she said sounded like a simple way to gain fame and progress for her modeling career with essentially no downsides, she was convinced. That proposal for Alexandra was to pretend herself to sell her virginity to the highest bidder. She wouldn't actually go through with it, apparently, after it's all said and done. She would just gain publicity in the UK over the stunt. So apparently when she went off and she did this experience, of course, she said, listen, I'm going to do my virginity's going to be online for the highest bidder. It ended up, what they reported was it was a businessman from Hong Kong who reportedly won the virginity for $3.7 million.
Gee,
that was the word. So it was all going to be set up. We talked about this.
Tony, let's stop you right there.
Yeah.
Would you for 3.7? If you were fresh Tony, nice 18-year-old Tony.
Hell no.
You're not letting it go for 3.7?
I love 3.7 million way more than I love whatever.
So wait, yes or no? Are you selling your virginity for 3.7?
Maybe.
Okay, I just want to know.
No, listen, I don't know. It just seems crazy anyway.
Okay.
And obviously it was crazy because it wasn't even real.
Right.
So she had spread it all around that she was doing it. So basically she came out and she said the businessman is, she was saying it's not going to be an emotional thing. We're just going to do it. She goes, we're going to go have a good time. They had booked a hotel in Europe. That's where it was all going to go down.
Yes, I remember.
Remember we talked about that.
Remember like it was yesterday.
She said, you know what? I'll have a couple glasses of wine. It's not an emotional thing for me. It's about the money. She was going to say she was going to take some of the money, buy her parents a home. That was one of the big things. Yeah. And she was also going to study at Oxford University. So all the reasons to do it were great.
Right.
But it was all fake. So apparently she used it, of course, she wanted to sell her virginity, she said, through Cinderella Escorts, which was the website at the time. And that's where she was going to do it. That's where the auction kind of took place. Of course, Cinderella Escorts were supposed to take a small piece of that action. Now, 2 years later, so of course, when this happened, she was 18. 2 years later, of course, she says the sale did not occur and, quote, the stunt ruined my life. She said it never happened. Alexandra said in a YouTube interview released on YouTube this month, she said there was no bidder and this was a non-existent person. And she says, I did not sell my virginity. She explains that Cinderella Escorts got in touch with her through social media and offered a deal. She said, I would kind of become famous for my modeling career, become a celebrity and all that stuff, and then and they would get so much publicity on their escort site.
I think this would have outweighed she said, you just said she wants to model. I think, unfortunately, she probably would have been no more so for selling her virginity.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
What are you most famous for? And same with Paris Hilton. What are you most famous for?
Penis in your mouth.
Okay. Well.
No, but you're right. That's what kind of launched their whole public view, right?
That's true.
So she says, I got a lot of hate. The media was attacking me. She said they were really hard on me. Yeah. I felt attacked and bullied. I didn't expect that. Even from my friends, classmates, they called me a liar. Oh. So, that being said, what is your price, people? I mean,
well, you don't want to ask me.
This is a bad idea.
You don't want to ask my price.
Yeah, what is your price?
For
$20,000, $30,000?
$30.
$30.
A couple bowling Rama passes and a free car wash.
Oh. Yeah, well... Oh boy. Cinderella Escorts, they claim it was simply a stunt and that the client was willing to pay £2 million, so $3.7 million, but the deal fell through when the agency found out Alexandra had a boyfriend. So everyone seems to have a different story. So they claimed it was real, but they later on told.
So was he a virgin or not a virgin? Because she has a boyfriend. I mean, not saying that couples together are necessarily having sex.
Yeah.
But I mean, me personally, if I was the bidder and I found out that this girl was selling her virginity and she has a boyfriend, I'm going to be like, I don't know. And also, if I'm her boyfriend, I'm going to be like,
super pissed.
Listen, babe, I'm right here. You don't have to give it up. And if you're going to give it up to anybody,
you give it up to me.
Your boy.
I ain't paying you that much money, but come on.
I got 2 Bolorama passes and a car wash, babe.
Yeah. Chris says $20 in a Donaire. That's his price.
There you go.
It's pretty good.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're fed for a night.
It's the car wash that seals the deal for TK. Well, that's that's right up his alley.
Listen, I have very high standards, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get a good car wash nowadays.
This
it's
is
really
premium.
hard to find.
This is a premium car wash.
Yeah, that's not your regular low of the mill. That's not the low one when you buy regular gas.
No.
When you buy Supreme gas.
This is the level we're talking.
That's a high level.
I don't know. Have you ever been to Ultramar, ladies and gentlemen? Didn't think so.
Didn't think so. So anyway, they apparently, she claims that the escort service lied to her, saying there was a businessman that was bidding.
That's another interesting question.
So that's the other side of it too.
Was the follow through from this company?
Yeah.
Was I'd say due diligence. I'd say for them to kind of like, yeah, this is a serious thing where it's just like a person is literally trying to pay millions of dollars.
Yes.
You would think the company would check it out to be like, is this guy for real?
No, I think the company, the way it sounds here, is they made up this guy to simply drum up attention for Cinderella escorts.
Oh, wow.
To drum up, obviously, publicity for it. And then they finally came clean and said, listen, there isn't actually a guy. There's not a guy bidding on your virginity. Sorry. And, of course, this she's saying that has ruined her life and the whole thing. Watch out. Civil lawsuit is probably coming very, very soon.
Wow.
So don't sell your virginity online.
Yeah,
it's probably a good thing to remember. But she had good intentions. She wanted to go to school. It's like she wanted to buy her parents a home.
I like her intentions.
I like it.
I just didn't understand if she's selling it. If I was her boyfriend, I'd be a little mad.
Yeah, I mean,
imagine coming on that online one day and you'd be like, wait a minute, that's my girlfriend.
He's waiting for it. He's just hanging in there. He's like, yeah, I'm going to hang in there.
Tonight might be the night, guys.
Yeah.
And then you find out she's going across the seas.
Shacked up in a hotel with some Hong Kong business dude.
Yeah. And can't wait to wipe you down with some huckaback towels.
Good move. Nice. Huckaback?
Huckaback.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean.
absorbent cotton.
That's a problem. Anyway, you got to watch out, people. But anyway, apparently this whole scam, she claims she was part of the, she was a victim of the scam. So.
Wow.
Anyway, she's, I don't know if she's still a virgin or not, but.
Tony will find out.
I'm going to call her and say, yo, sup. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, sup. Heard your life is in shambles. We can help out here.
Yeah, I can help
Trends.
you. Come on over.
Yeah.
We'll talk for a minute.
Oh, gosh. Anyways, up next, ladies and gentlemen, an interesting story. This cat. Cute little guy here. I believe his name is Toby. Toby the cat. Like that.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him. I like a little ratty looking, but I like that kind of cat.
You walk 12 miles.
This is probably just
You're going to look like that.
Yeah, this is true. You walk 12 miles and see how you look.
I don't look that good.
So a cat walks 12 miles back to family. Family asked shelter to euthanize him. So Toby the cat is loyal to his family. However, his family is not loyal to him. After his family gave him to another family.
Wow.
For reasons unknown, they're like, I don't want this cat. The cat's getting old, or for whatever reason. It seems like a very shallow family in any regard.
I don't like this family at all.
Right? The 7-year-old cat, I think 49 in cat years.
Jeez.
It's about your age.
Yeah, it's right.
Just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding, Tony.
Shots fired.
Yeah, shots fired. The 7-year-old cat walked back to them, a whopping 12 miles. Quote unquote, when he arrived, he was met with heartbreak. The family he had thought that loved him took him to a shelter and asked the staff to euthanize him. The Society of Prevention of Animal Cruelty in Wake County wrote on a Facebook post, when Toby's family no longer wanted him, they gave him to another family, but Toby missed them, and walked 12 miles back to his home. When he arrived, he was met with heartbreak, and the family thought he had loved him back into the shelter, but the family brought him to the shelter and asked the staff to euthanize him. The shelter called us at the SPCA to ask if we could take him and help him find a new family. Of course, they said yes. And if he's willing to walk 12 miles to save his life, they're asking, will you walk one to save thousands of animals like Toby? Right. So eventually, the cat who walked the 12 miles has been given a new family.
Well,
Toby is alive, ladies and gentlemen.
That's very good news. What was the reason these people wanted to put him down? They just didn't want a cat anymore?
I don't know. So many who read the post reacted negatively towards the family.
Yeah.
Like, I think...
No shit.
Yeah, a lot of people probably would. One person writing, those people should no longer be able to own an animal of any kind. I mean, yeah. If the animal's... Honestly, if the animal's healthy,
Yeah.
has no problems, underlying health problems...
Maybe just didn't want a cat anymore. I don't know.
Again, yeah, who knows? Was the family moving? But still, it's
man,
it's a cat.
Even if you didn't want the cat, just the fact that it walked 12 miles, you should be like, you know what, cat, you got a room in my
Yeah,
house.
you can, exactly.
You're the crazy ass cat. You made it all the way back to me. You love me obviously more than I love you, but you've earned yourself a permanent spot in my home.
Just off of respect.
You just got to respect the cat game right there. I mean, that's, Matt says that's a mangy cat. The mangy cat came back, yes.
Yeah.
Chris says it's one sad-looking cat. Well, he looks sad because he probably knows he's going to go get euthanized.
Well, this is the face of walking 12 miles only to be met with taken to a shelter and being killed.
He's looking at you right now going, really?
Yeah.
Really, motherfucker?
Really, motherfucker? Motherfucker, please. Motherfucker, please.
A cat looks like he's going to murder you because you just said, listen, I'm going to go get you killed right now. What? Are
Toby, it's nice seeing you, but...
are you for real?
You gotta die.
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
It's just looking at you like, motherfucker.
Yeah, if he dies, he dies.
Wow. Yeah, you gotta give the cat respect. If he walks that far, give him a fucking little corner. Just let him sit there, have a little bed. What's it bothering you?
The cat's usually, your cat, I barely see your cat, and it just kind of, cats just chill by themselves.
Dude, my cat is the best. I'm not a big dog person.
Yeah.
I'm not even really a big cat person because cat just leaves me the fuck alone.
Right.
Just wants to be fed.
Yeah.
And that's it. You never see him. Which is great.
That's just like me.
That's the greatest.
I just want to be fed, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Right? You never see me.
No.
Right?
Just you show up here.
Just give me some food and I show up here every...
We do the show and then you go away.
That's it. You don't see me for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's a great agreement we have here.
Right? It's awesome.
This is the most interaction we have.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We don't talk before or after the show. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Poor cat.
Yeah, so shouts out to Toby for staying alive.
Shouts out to the cats of the world that have survived.
Yeah.
God damn. Man. Let's do a quick roll here. Lauren, shouts up. Happy birthday, Lauren, for the other weekend there. Was your birthday?
You know what? This goes to Lauren for her birthday. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
You want your car
cleaned? She just tuned in. She doesn't know what that is.
Oh.
She just tuned in.
Well, guess what, Lauren? It's your lucky day. You just won a free car wash because it was recently your birthday.
Baby girl.
So,
happy birthday.
This is our gift to you.
There you go.
And your car.
A premium wash.
A premium wash for a premium person.
Johannes tuning in from Miami in the house always.
Dale.
Chris, Dale, good. Chris, Julie, Kathy, Jeanette, Brian, Cassandra, Bo, Matt, Dan. What else we got here?
Shouts out to Bo. I'm going to drag Bo's black ass on the show, even though he's not a black man. But
what just happened here?
I don't know. He's going to be on tomorrow's show. And if he doesn't know, he knows right now. We're going to be doing a little 420 giveaway.
All right.
And he's going to explain to the people why his company supplying the greatest papers in North America is the greatest company supplying papers in North America for all you smokers out there.
Boom. Lauren says she just bought a new car. Perfect for her.
This is awesome. Yeah, this is, man.
Yeah.
The stars have aligned.
Julie's B-Day is next week, so let us know, and we'll have a little something for you, maybe. Oh, Ian is...
You want want a bowling pass, Julie? You and a friend?
You like bowling passes?
Yeah, do you like bowling?
Yeah. T-Woo just jumped in. Megan Cody in the house.
Shouts up, Megan Cody.
Shouts up. Virgin Radio.
Baby girl.
What up?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you will. Anyway, there you go. Free car wash for your new car. Happy birthday, Lauren. Much love.
We give back on Talking Trends, ladies and gentlemen, and tomorrow we'll be doing the same. So if you are into the old ganja,
are you?
For 420, we got a little perfect prize pack for you. I'm gonna add to it with some snacks and stuff like that out of my own pocket.
You're a very giving individual.
I am a very giving individual because you know what? I put on my calendar this year: give more, take less, Tony, and I strive by that.
I don't know what's happening right now.
A whole lot of positivity.
I like it.
Listen, me and the quadruple boys.
Quadruple boys.
Saw what I posted on Instagram.
Oh my God! Listen,
I'm supposed to spread that love, baby.
I like it. Lauren says I really identify with this cat. I walked from Lion and Bright to Pizza Corner to find my friends last weekend.
This is true.
That's a trek if you've been drinking and partying. That's not a short run.
Listen, if you've been drinking in general, walking down the street is...
sometimes getting to the end of the block.
It feels like 12 miles.
Yeah, but if there's pizza at the end...
it's very rewarding.
This cat just got death at the end, but it's alive.
Yeah,
it's
thankfully
alive.
there was no
Toby's alive.
Toby's alive, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all good. Yeah. Keep on giving.
Speaking of about the hard walks and the blocks, concrete blocks of New York City, there's a crazy turf war going on right now between the rich and the poor.
Isn't it always the way?
Yeah, this is right up Tony's alley.
Right up my alley. Manhattan turf war. The billionaires are having a rough go at it right now. They're really not in a good place right now. Shouts out to the billionaires of the world. So, some of the world's wealthiest people have apartments in half a dozen new skyscrapers built along the stretch of Manhattan's 57th Street, known as Billionaires Row. And soon they may have an unwanted new neighbor, a homeless shelter, which is not what they saw coming. The city has approved a plan to house 140 single men in what once the Budget Park Savoy Hotel.
Mike D and the boys.
Yeah. On West 58th Street, a modest building right next door to the back entrance of 157, one of the new sleek towers springing up in Manhattan to serve the super rich. Unit owners at 157 include billionaires Michael Dell, who set a record for the most expensive home sold in New York City when he paid $100 million for his apartment in 2014.
For an apartment.
For an apartment, people. So he set a record with that. The placement of the shelter is in such a location that is in line with the campaign promises from Democratic Mayor Bill de Blasio, who won office by assailing income inequality and public policies titled to favors the wealthy.
Nothing like solving income inequality by placing a homeless shelter next to a billionaire building.
Makes sense, right? So, but the proposed shelter steps from Clayton Park, from Central Park. Jesus, it's billionaires up there.
It's true.
Has been met with the howls of outrage from some people who live on the surrounding blocks, many which of the rich, of course. At a recent meeting about the project, angry residents, shopkeepers, and restaurant owners booed and yelled, "Not in this neighborhood!
Not in this neighborhood!
We won't have it.
You rich heathens, you!"
We're completely baffled by how this shelter was planned, says Susan Silverstein, president of West 58th Street Coalition.
So the rich people are really mad that this is going up.
Rich people are not happy.
Honey, don't look in his eyes. Don't look in the poor man's eyes, because once you do that, we may become poor.
It's not good.
Don't hide the children, hide the rich children from the poor people.
They can't afford. You're not going to give them any homes to live in. No huckaback, nice towel. Nothing of that's going to be happening right now. Quote: West 58th Street is a billionaire's backyard, and it's front yard of middle class families with children and senior citizens.
Now, I might be a little bit of a jerk here, but
jerk it up.
If no, I will.
Not all over the table, will you?
No.
Hello.
If I were homeless, let's knock on some wood, I would like to be positioned next to a building with a bunch of billionaires, because boy, would my panhandling skills come to fruition. But
they hate you. They don't even want to see you.
I bet you I could pull on the heartstrings of at least one or two billionaires in there to give me.
You may be able to do that.
A couple dollars every week, you know.
Or if you're digging.
Who's going to deny this face, right?
Nobody. No one in their right mind. They may euthanize you.
Yes, that's true. This is straight to kill. No. They'll take me.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, to kill them.
But if you're dumpster diving, you know the food you might find in there. You might find some good quality food.
Listen,
nobody throws away lobster. Who am I kidding? Opponents say the homeless men could be a security risk for both pricey apartment owners and residents of older, rented, controlled buildings in West 58, whose sidewalks are crowded with New Yorkers and tourists, baby carriages and dogs. It's all going to go. It's all going to be crazy now.
Oh, my God. Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Security, aren't these people interviewed before going into shelters to some, I don't know. I don't know the situation or the process of going into a homeless shelter, but I would assume there's some sort of process. I mean, I don't think they'll be taking super high risk people.
I don't know if it's. I mean, we were talking a little bit about this before, that obviously they moved in this neighborhood. They bought these apartments, these multi-million-dollar apartments, assuming that this was the neighborhood they're moving into, with similar type of buildings and condos next to them, or whatever the case may be. I think they're worried about their property value.
Yeah,
property value going down. So I think that's their biggest concern, really.
Julie feels their pain. Homeless shelters by her building keeps leaving used needles in the lobby.
And you know what? She's got a good point. She's got a building. I know Julie. She's got a building on Gottingen. Which is,
there you go, Tony. Just
no.
What's the social security number too? While you're at it,
listen to me.
Okay.
But it's a nice building. Yeah. It's one of those new condo buildings, whatever the case may be. But it's very close to a shelter.
Okay.
And she does have this problem constantly of actually homeless people in the lobby of the building and leaving garbage and leaving needles or whatever the case may be. So she's living this type of situation. But I mean, it's not Billionaires Row, but
Millionaires Row.
Millionaires Row.
Yeah.
But anyway, so my concern is, quote unquote, my concern is that the men are being set up to fail. While somebody is lining their pockets with money at the expenses of the community, this is a moneymaker for an LLC, pure and simple. I think it's, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the homeless. My problem, just kidding. Just kidding. I love the homeless people. I love them. Just not in our neighborhood. I'm just kidding. Listen to me. Just listen to me real quick. I don't know where I was going with that anyway. I think this is a real problem. I think it's a real problem.
What? The homeless people or the rich people?
I don't really want to say.
Here we go.
No. I mean, listen.
Okay.
All right, let's put it this way. Let's think of a neighborhood here that's one of higher end. Let's take a look at the South End.
Okay.
Right? Let's say near Point Pleasant Park. What's that, Young Avenue?
Okay.
All right, Young Avenue. Now imagine a homeless shelter going right down the middle of Young Avenue among multi-million-dollar homes. How do you think that neighborhood would react?
Because
they would not be fucking happy.
I get what they're saying, but the resale value. I totally understand that because I mean, once you own a property, if you want to eventually sell it, you want to get the best bang for your dollar, and of course, you are at the whim of everything that kind of goes up and around you. That dictates how much your property is worth. In some cases, well, not some cases, a lot of cases. I get it, but you know what? I can't feel bad for the billionaires. They're billionaires. Out of the grand scheme of problems,
just because they're billionaires doesn't mean they don't work hard.
I'm not saying, never said they. I'm sure they worked real hard for their money. All right then, I'm throwing that out there.
All right,
they worked hard for their money.
Maybe they did. Maybe
but
not all of them did. Maybe
on the grand scale problem.
Yes,
this probably falls fairly low. If you're buying,
I don't think it does. I mean, if you just bought a $50 million apartment and you expect in 5 years it to go up to $60 million or something to make that investment, but as a result it only goes up $500,000.
Cool, I made $500,000.
Listen,
that's fine with me.
But in their scheme of things, everything is relative. Like for us, that's a lot of cash. For those guys, it's not worth the investment.
Then move out, go put your money elsewhere.
But they're going to take a loss. Anyway.
Sorry, rich people. Sorry to take one loss.
I don't know why you shoot down rich people. What's wrong with rich people?
Hey, I have nothing wrong with rich people.
I like the homeless and rich people debate. I like it.
Absurdly rich people.
I don't have a problem with it.
I mean, once you're in the billion range, then I might. It's not that I have a problem with you, but once you start complaining about things like this,
problems.
I don't. I could care less.
I get it. I think the major unfair thing is just that they were never told when they were moving to the property or buying
I agree
there,
with that. Yeah.
And maybe they didn't know at the time that was going to be the case. I think it falls on the mayor or whoever approved this thing.
Yeah,
he maybe should have thought about it a little bit more. But anyway, it is what it is, and that's how the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor.
Poor stay poor.
But if you're poor, you can make it out.
Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen.
I like this point right quick. Okay. Genevieve says they could pay for the shelter to be moved.
Yeah. They could all.
I love that idea.
They could all put their money together,
get their asses out of there,
and they'd be like, "Boom, let's get these ladies and this gentleman because it's a gentleman.
It's a gentleman's
shelter.
Yeah,
let's get these guys out of there and put them in a low income place where they belong." That's what they would say.
I like that. I like that suggestion.
I like the suggestion.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Good suggestion. We'll see what happens. New York. Let's call Jay-Z. I don't know.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to do a giveaway for this bowling.
How are we going to do this?
I'm trying to figure out how you want to do this.
We probably should have talked about this before the show.
Yeah, but we like doing things on the fly.
We do.
We usually do good comments.
We do. Yeah, we do. Well, that last one was pretty damn good.
Jenny, you just got yourself a Bolorama pass.
It was you
Yes.
with that last one.
Listen,
Very well said.
hit me up on Facebook. I'll come deliver this, or you
Yep.
give me your address, and I'll personally send this in the mail, and you'll get it in however long it takes.
2 to 5 business days.
2 to 5 business days. You and whoever you want to take to the bowling
Me.
for free. Yeah, or you could take me. Yeah, one free game for each of you.
Nice.
There you go.
There you go. Find a significant other. If you have one there, of
course.
bring them along, or somebody else. Maybe you don't like them that much. I don't know.
Kick their ass in bowling.
Take a homeless person with you.
Yeah, Tony would never do something like that.
Never, ever.
We have one more double pass from the great people at Bolorama.
We do.
We'll be giving it away at the end of the next story,
Yeah.
which is
Speaking of giving things away and being nice.
Being nice.
That's not,
Tony doesn't know anything about.
I have a black heart. Everyone knows that.
Right?
Cold.
This middle school teacher says he was suspended for making pancakes during PSSAs, which are the Pennsylvania System of School Assessments. A teacher in Han Middle School said he is being fired for serving whole grain pancakes to his students while they took the Pennsylvania System of School Assessment last week.
Wow.
Kyle Byler, who has taught 8th grade social studies at Han Middle School since 2013, said he was suspended without pay on April 10th after assistant principal Marion Grill is going to shout you out there because you done messed up, Marion.
Done and fucked up.
The principal walked into his classroom and questioned why he was making breakfast for his students.
Sounds like a real bitch.
She sounds like a very old crockety lady.
Old
I
bag.
hope she's so old. Anyway,
She's like 28.
probably. Byler had brought in an electric griddle and made one whole grain pancake for each test taker to eat during the test.
Man.
Is there anything wrong with this? I can't. Unless
So
he
far,
was,
I'm loving this teacher so
yeah,
far.
right?
Yeah.
Within 24 hours, Byler, who parents have labeled as the 8th grade dad,
Okay.
at Hand Hot Middle School, was called into a meeting with administrators and told he be terminated for causing distraction during the PSSA testing.
Christ.
Making pancakes distracting.
It's a major problem in schools nowadays, I guess.
I've heard. So, quote unquote, at no point was it a distraction for any of the students. They worked their butts off. I don't understand what I did wrong, to be honest with you. There was no infraction whatsoever, Byler said during a phone interview. At no point was it any. Yeah, he's clearly confused.
Very.
So, I mean, I'm confused as I read this. So, according to the Pennsylvania Department of Education, there is no rule against serving or preparing food during the PSSA.
So he's not breaking any rules.
He's not even breaking any rules,
All right.
according to the Pennsylvania Department of Education. So, however, those activities would likely interfere with actively monitoring the assessment, which is a key task. Spokesman Nicole Regelman said. School district of Lancaster officials had no comment Monday, saying in an email it's a personal matter because they don't want to put their foot in their mouth, basically.
Of course.
So one of the students said the only distraction was when the grill entered the classroom. Like any grill entering any building is a distraction, right? You know,
Right.
you see that barbecue roll by, you're like, yo,
Yeah.
there's about to be a barbecue throwdown.
You got to check it out.
Yo, Tony's bringing in his little griddle. Man, he's going to fry something up. That's okay. But
want
that's
that.
it.
Yeah.
You know, and I can go about my test. So, I mean, all the kids are like, I love him. He makes learning fun. He has a great personality. He helps students that can relate to him. Mr. Byler is an excellent teacher. To lose him would be a terrible injustice to his students, his co-workers, and the community, said. He's like the school dad. He's always helping and comforting the kids who are struggling. He's an awesome teacher. He's one of those teachers who's not only there, of course, for his job, but he's there for his students. In addition to teaching, he's a co-advisor of the student council at the middle school. He coached middle school basketball for the last 2 years, and he also served as the athletic manager for the high school freshmen
Holy
for the
moly.
2013-14, 2014-15 school years. This guy is an outstanding person.
What doesn't he do?
On paper, I don't know what this guy
He's
does.
done more than that principal, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, so this gentleman.
Yeah.
In my books, is
Scholar.
a scholar.
And the gentleman.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this man, is he single? I don't know. Because, I mean, I might have to hit him up.
You might have to be offer him some bowling.
Yeah, I might have to take him on a bowling date. I'm not even gay, but this guy sounds like a catch.
Make you want to turn for a minute. Listen, what's story is crazy.
Yeah.
Number one, like we already know teachers go out of their way in some. And you were saying before about some of the other teachers.
And that's the thing. So when I read this story initially last night, I was reading through some of the comments, and in the comments there were some other teachers commenting about this, saying that other teachers sometimes, since this person was doing so well, they get a little jealous.
Made them look bad.
Yeah, so they want to make that. So, but I mean, clearly in this case, it was, I don't know. It seemed to be the assistant principal who had the problem, because the assistant principal was the person who walked into the door and then immediately, for some reason, reported this guy, because she clearly has nothing better to do in her day at school than to report a man cooking some whole grain pancakes for his students.
Whole grain too, trying to go healthy.
Exactly. On top of it,
I'm trying to find something that he did wrong, and we have nothing so far. It could be a chance. It could be not. Maybe the other teachers told the assistant vice principal. Is that who it is?
Yes,
maybe told her. So listen.
But I think it was because when they were doing, I'm assuming because he was doing the specific test, the testing, the standard testing.
Yeah.
The principal probably had the assistant principal just probably
walking around
just to do the. And I mean, if that was the case, I don't know.
He's not breaking any rules. I don't get it.
Yeah, they even said by the school board, he broke no rules. And in fact, if it was even a question of paying attention to the students, I'm going to hand you a pancake, and I'll see if you're cheating on your test or what have you.
Good point. That's a good point.
So, in fact, I'm probably paying more attention to you.
For sure.
Right?
You're less likely to cheat.
Yeah, like I'm making pancakes for individual students, so I'm paying attention more so to those students.
For sure.
Instead of sitting behind my desk,
reading the paper
or on my phone or what have you.
Jeanette brings up a good point. She says some kids probably don't eat at home.
And that's the thing.
So I think it's great.
Yeah, it's. I was reading also in this article, nearly 95% of this middle school's population is low-income households.
Oh, so it's a very good chance.
So for some, whole grain pancakes may be the only hot meal they've gotten that day.
Oh my God.
So,
oh boy,
the school, since then, the students and a couple parents have rallied for this teacher, which is awesome.
You think? Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, now I believe he
has he been suspended, you said?
He was getting suspended. Hold on. So the school board on Tuesday did not vote on Byler's termination, but that didn't stop about 100 concerned residents from showing up in support of the man who parents said he's like the 8th grade dad. It takes a village to raise children. Crystal Martinez, a mother of 2, and
good point.
She also said he's part of that village. Martinez also called out the school for not handling the situation better, which I 100% agree with, Miss Martinez.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's.
I think we've all. I don't know. I think we've all had that one teacher.
I think
hopefully,
yeah, and you hope every year, like every grade you kind of go through school, you get that bomb teacher every year.
What did you have a teacher like that?
I had 2 or 3. I thought 2 or 3 that were really good. That I really liked. My grade 5 teacher, I think, was grade 5 and grade 8.
Yeah,
toss up.
That were super good.
Yeah.
Listen, I remember one teacher.
They weren't making pancakes, but I mean.
No, well, listen, they can't all make pancakes.
Yeah.
Grade 6, I had Mr. McPhail.
Shout out.
Every Friday afternoon, just before, about 30 minutes before the bell would ring, he bring us Pop Shop. Remember Pop Shop?
Yeah.
So back in the day, that's when Pop Shop was originated.
Actually, what is Pop Shop?
You know, it's like a soda pop, a locally made soda pop. They have it now mixed with vodka.
No wonder he's your favorite. Kid's all loaded.
I love that guy. Yeah. No, back then it was just soda pop. But for us, it was like, that was a grade 6. I was like, man, that's a crazy awesome treat, right?
Right.
So, and he would just do it out of his own pocket. He would do it. Every kid would get one. And that was like the Friday afternoon to wind down the week. He'd just sit there. We'd just be chatting, drinking, drinking pop.
Yeah, pop. Yeah, so.
And, you know, it was a cool thing. But not everybody had to do it. Not everybody does do it. But you're right. I mean, a lot of teachers go out of their way to buy supplies.
Yeah, and you were saying earlier, this coming, yeah, it's Pancakes, but this is still coming out of his pocket. The school didn't pay for this. And, like, the fact that he brought in his own griddle and... There's such
a breakdown between teacher and student right now.
Yeah.
It's like a battle now. They can't relate. It's a whole thing. There's violence, the whole thing. This guy's trying to do one small step to just maybe make that a little bit better.
Exactly.
And then they stop him. Like, what in the world?
What kind of message are you sending?
Oh, my God. It's just insane.
Yeah, that's I don't think I could have said it any better. Is this, that huge disconnect that sometimes happens between teacher and student. And then when you have a teacher who's, you know, kind of gone out of his way.
Out of the way.
And to
at their own expense.
Yeah, at his own expense to bridge that gap. He gets penalized for doing so.
Terrible.
Yeah.
She said, it used to be the store across from St. Pat's House. That's where the pop shop was.
Oh, okay.
Jeanette knows what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, sad story. It sucks when they go out of their way to do something nice and, I don't know.
Yeah.
Get punished for it. But it's good that the community's getting behind them.
I love it.
Yeah, I like that part of it. Too bad.
Yeah, just I believe he is getting his job back.
I would assume that he would get it back and she might lose hers. That's what
I think they really have to start questioning the assistant principal now.
I mean, that's where the focus should be now.
Such a waste of time.
Yeah.
On her behalf for even reporting this. And shouts out to people just wasting time out there. Thank you for wasting this person's time and all the people in the community time to just put up with this for whatever weird vendetta that you have against this person. And whoever else is out there who likes doing this at workplaces, shouts out to you for being this a horrible person in life. And clearly nothing has went your way. So what do you do to maybe not better that path? You continue to go down that path and be a jerk. So shouts out to you to keep on doing that. I can't stand people like that, Tony. Yeah, no, sorry.
Apparently you cannot. That was a nice little rant you had there.
Yeah, I just can't. Come on. What the hell? Like, teaching is hard as hell.
Listen, I wouldn't want to do it.
I wouldn't want to do it.
Shouts out to the teachers. Like, they got a hard fucking job.
This guy's going to get picked up from a private school. And then it's sad because a public school will lose a great teacher.
Yeah.
And then I'm not saying I mean, he'll be going somewhere.
I think so, too.
But I think he'd be more useful in the public sector.
Yeah, I think he would be in the private. Yeah, totally.
But I mean, after this, I guarantee you, private schools will probably be like, "You want to come over here? We'll pay you.
Damn day.
You can make pancakes, and listen, we'll even pay for them for you.
We'll even buy that.
Yeah, we'll bring you in your own griddle.
Yeah.
Your signature griddle.
Yeah. Melissa says, signature with your name and all that shit.
Yeah.
Melissa says they also say full belly makes a strong mind.
Right?
True story. You can't focus if your belly's empty.
That's what I mean.
Ian says this assistant hates carbs. Well, that's possible too, I suppose.
Maybe she's on a diet.
We don't have any pictures of her, so we don't know. Yeah, maybe she's on a diet and she's just like, fuck, how can you make pancakes in your day?
Right.
And butter, give me one.
In fact, hold on.
You got a picture of her? Oh, boy. Maybe she hates carbs or she loves carbs. But shouts out to the teachers. Man, they have a hard-ass job. I know a couple teachers, and it's not an easy gig, no matter what grade they're teaching or age. It's super hard. And anything they do to go out of their way to make it happen, make it a bit easier, a pleasant experience for the students, you got to give shouts out to them. Not everybody has the capability to do so. And thank God for teachers that actually care.
Yeah,
about their students.
Shouts out to anybody who continues to care.
Yeah, not them motherfuckers that don't care about nobody but want to go out of their way to make your life worse. Forget about those people.
I just want to see if
they ain't going nowhere. You looking for a picture of her?
I just want to see. I'm seeing if I can find a picture of her.
It better not be her.
I know, right now.
She look kind of good.
I hope it's this
one. I'm gonna switch sides. Oh, that's the... Yeah, pick that one, even if it's not her.
Right?
She looks more mean.
Yeah, I'm just trying to picture... Anyway.
You had to pick up like a hot blonde up there. I was like, I'm switching sides. I'm with her
now. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have one more Bowlerama pass to give away. For you and a friend, for you and a date, for you and yourself, if you want to just bowl it up one night just by yourself. There's no date or expiry on these.
Ooh,
so...
Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure, Tony, if you want to choose another comment of the day.
I don't know if I'll stay away from the homeless comments because I feel like we're going down a very dark road there. I want to shout out Jeanette, who knew the pop shop. drive-through out there. She knew exactly. She gave me the location. Shouts out to Jeanette, who's a loyal watcher as well.
Shouts out.
And we're gonna have more giveaways too, guys. Tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we have another giveaway for all you ladies and gentlemen who like to partake in the 420 celebrations. I will be donating some candies and snacks for you and whoever you partake your festivities with.
Have you just tuned in?
What? Yeah, someone's ears are burning. 420 smoking.
I like what you're talking about, baby.
Snacks, chips.
You say marijuana?
Yeah, so tomorrow, and we'll have my man Bo, who also does an awesome paper company, local. He'll be stopping by to talk about his product, and he'll be giving away a ton of papers. Not a literal ton, but I don't know.
Figurative ton.
We'll say probably a couple thousand papers.
There's a lot of papers.
It's a lot of papers because, I mean, you get a bunch in the package. So I'm not lying when I say that.
Brian says, and you know this, man.
Shouts out.
Shouts out to Friday.
Yeah. Friday's going to be good. I'm looking forward to Friday. I look forward to every day. You know, every day is like my Friday. I like every day. I like every day.
Yeah, why not? You got to love every day, people.
Love every day, ladies and gentlemen.
We're
here. Shouts out to Tom. I think I saw him in my friend Tom.
Bo says a month's supply. That's a month's supply of paper for Bo.
There you go. That's
Whoa.
That's thousands of papers, ladies and gentlemen.
Depending on who's smoking.
Yeah.
Ivy, is that a month's worth?
Yeah, DJ IV. Is that a month's worth of papers?
You'd be like, hell no.
Yeah, is 1,000 papers a month's worth? Or?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into another episode of Talking Trends, and congratulations to everybody who won some bowling passes, courtesy of Bowlerama, and shouts out and happy birthday to Lauren, who won her free car wash, courtesy of the good people over at Ultramar.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do this Monday to Friday from 5 o'clock to 5:30. It went a little bit longer today because, you know, giveaways, and we have some good topics to talk about.
All good. Oh, quick shout out though. Aaron Popovich.
Yes.
Yeah. So right quick, guy. The wife of San Antonio Spurs coach Greg Popovich. His wife has died at the age of 67. Announced it yesterday, of course, and very sad to hear that.
Right.
Bit of a sudden thing, from what I understand.
Yeah, I know she was battling with an long-term illness.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, ultimately you don't want this to happen, especially during the time that it happened with Popovich coaching the NBA final, the NBA playoffs right now.
Yeah.
So he had to unfortunately step away from his duties as head coach of the San Antonio Spurs to you know, deal with the family thing.
So shouts out to the family. It's always sad, but and a lot of players are chiming in now and giving their emotions. Very emotional time in the NBA. So
and shouts out to anybody else who lost anybody recently.
Yeah. Peace out and mad love to you guys.
Mad love to you guys who tune in every day, and
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Sexy Friday.
Sexy Friday, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
We look forward to it, and we're out.
Peace.